Hey guys, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing our paycheck number 2 for the month of August. You guys always know I have the breakdown here right beside me just to kind of have as a guide because I do forget, especially the bills, like what I need to put. But let's go ahead and start with my wallet, which is this one right here. I'm really going to replace this one with something else. Not because I don't love it anymore, but because I just want to switch it out. Let us go ahead and start. These categories are pretty empty. As always, I've been, buying here and there. And if you've seen my vlogs, well, the recent one that's going to come out, I went to Cracker Barrel to find some Halloween Squishmallows. I found the 2 I like, but I really want to find the ones from Walgreens, and I'm really only interested in Halloween Squishmallows. That's it. So let us empty these envelopes. Amelia only has $5. I've been buying her some pants, some comfortable pants, like what do you call those, like sweatpants, for her at work, because I don't know if I told you guys, I work at Target. That's where I found my job at, and they've been giving me 40 hours. So it's really nice, because that's not the impression I got from watching like TikToks, that they don't give 40 hours. So that's amazing, and I've been liking it so far. It's just tiring. Mia does go to daycare now. She found one in the middle of this week that I'm filming, so I was able to find that for her. I was able to work the shifts that I thought I couldn't because she didn't have daycare. But this $5, I'm gonna put it aside because that goes to the $5 savings challenge, and food has $1, and then my money doesn't have a lot, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's like $10 here on the side, and there's no $20 for the rollover, which is fine. Mia has been getting some congestion also since she started daycare. I'm already aware that she's gonna start getting sick from daycare. We're probably gonna get it too. We honestly expected it because she's been at daycare before. We kind of have the idea, but let's go ahead and start stuffing these envelopes. For my allowance, I will be getting $25. It is so nice to have this money because this one's been empty for a little bit since we went to Cracker Barrel, because I also bought her some clothes there. Well, one piece of clothing, but you guys know they're pretty expensive. Food will be getting $120, and I'm just going to divide that into 20s. 4, 5, and 6. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120 for our food. I honestly think this is not enough, even the 140, which is how groceries has been. Amelia will be getting 25 as well for her allowance. And then miscellaneous is getting $10. But this is the paycheck that I got paid as well from my job, and my husband got paid $400 and something because he missed a day when Mia wasn't feeling good, and I got paid $600 for 2 weeks. It's not too bad. And Mingo got paid that $400 for the week because he gets paid weekly. So that is it for my wallet that I bring with me. I just keep forgetting to change my wallet because I've been so busy, like I said, but it's probably gonna be the same next week, I think. But let's go ahead and start with the bills. I've been starting with the bills instead of my sinking funds lately. Rent is getting $254 because I didn't stuff anything here last time, so we're gonna do $254. 250, 1, 2, 3, and 4, because I get paid bi-weekly for my job. So the weeks that my husband gets paid by himself, his check is like $500, so I think it's better to have it paid on, like my rent paid on the weeks that I get paid. So we have 1, 2, 50, 1, 2, 3, 54 for rent. And I did save like the credit card payments in our bills debit card, so that's how I divide those up. Electric is getting 40, like the usual weeks, and I don't count these. And I'm being weird with my finger because I cut my finger with a box, because I'm in like the fulfillment area, which I pack like, well, I gather and pack online orders and sometimes drive-through orders. That one's a little bit more difficult, but pretty fun. It's like scavenge hunting, but it does get frustrating when you can't find anything, especially our store is pretty chaotic because I think they're pretty short-staffed. So it's been chaotic, and I know I like it so far. It's just tiring, like I said, but I definitely like it more than my other jobs. And they're so flexible with like hours and stuff. Like you can decide how many hours you'd want per week. When they say they give you 40, they actually give you 39, because they made me clock out when they gave me 40 because they didn't want me to reach overtime. But I mean, that's still pretty good. Insurance is getting 27 for this, and you know, we get a 10% discount, which is, you know, bad for me because I've been buying some stuff. Like, I mean, they're necessary stuff, like Mia needed milk and stuff, and then Mia also needed some pants for school because her pants right now doesn't fit her, because we usually put her in shorts or dresses, but when she goes to daycare I kind of don't want to put her in a short or a dress, because when they play outside I don't want her to scratch her knees, or I don't want her to get cold on her nap time. But here we have 25, 6, and 7. So I think the shirt and the pants are fine until she wants to put on a dress herself when she's big enough. My phone is getting 27 as well. I think I really am getting whatever Mia got. She just has some congestion and she hasn't had a fever or anything. But we have 25, 6, and 7 for my phone, which is a little bit higher, but will be alright. And then my husband's phone will be getting 20. He's really determined to switch to my plan because Verizon has like towers everywhere, and every time I still have data, or what do you call those? But I still have service. There we go. He doesn't anymore, and he has AT&T. I just know sometimes some states have more towers than others, I think. So that's why it's like that. Subscriptions, it's $7. And that is that. Gas will be getting 35. Alright. So we have 20, 30, 35 for gas. So gas has been a little bit cheaper. I estimate like $75 every 2 weeks. It's been like 60, but I still want to do this right now until I can confidently like say that it's not gonna go up anymore. But right now I'm not. Diaper is 24, and the gas on my moped doesn't really take a lot. It is premium, you have to put premium, but it's like $2 every time, and I don't really go anywhere but work. So I don't have to fill it up. Like, I probably have to fill it up every 2 weeks, and it's like $4, I think, $2 or $4. I don't know, it's been a while, but it's not even, it's under $10. But here we have 21, 2, 3, and 4. So that's also one good thing about getting the moped instead of like the electric car for now. It's just sometimes we have trouble taking Mia to daycare because Migo goes to work before the daycare opens. So we just ask his grandparents, which is a little bit, you know, hard because his mom works at a daycare, so she also has to wake up early, and his dad has to work in the evenings, so he sleeps really late. I'm just really happy that they're able to help us out when we need it. They've been really, really nice ever since Mia was born. Even before Mia was born, they've been really nice towards our relationship, so I really appreciate that about them. Like, you know, not every relationship is gonna be perfect, but they've been really, really nice. Here is my sinking funds, which is my purple binder, and Miha will be getting her $10 every week. Here we have, and these do have trackers that I do constantly update. So here we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So she has 370 in the bank for her sinking funds. And then medical will be getting 10 as well. The usual 10. And we have 20, 40, 60, 70, $80 for medical. What is the thing? Alright. Gifts will be getting $10. This is empty once again, like I said, because I used it for the rest of my moped payment. So we have $10 and $20. And Christmas getting $10. Okay, we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, and 60 for Christmas. Alright, family will be getting $10. We haven't really been touching this because honestly we haven't had a day off together. So, I mean, it's a good thing, I guess. But we have one coming up at the end of the month, so we might do something then. And Mia is also home from daycare. It's like a Saturday. So here we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And if you're wondering why I don't have a payment for daycare, I use my shop income to pay for daycare. So any kind of side hustle is for daycare. Even if I don't make it that week, like for example, if I don't make $143 that week, I'll use my Patreon. Like I save my Patreon on the side to pay for the rest for that, and my YouTube money as well. Car maintenance is getting 10. So that's just been the strategy, and it's been really nice having that. It's just you don't see how I budget for it, but that's basically it. So we have 10, 20 here for car maintenance because I use this to pay for my moped, and I never went into debt for that. So I really appreciate everyone who have been really nice about that. So that is it for my sinking funds. And the next thing we have here is the pink binder, which is my savings challenge now. As you can see, I don't have my debt snowball and my emergency fund here anymore, just because I want those to be paid weekly, just because I want to keep those in our bank so I can like transfer stuff on a weekly basis, like kind of like a transfer Tuesday from Pennies on Perfection. It's just a little bit more healthier in my brain that way when I do it that way. Here we have the $1 savings challenge, which we have some here, and we have some from our leftover from our wallet. So we have, I think, $5 from here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. 6, 7, 8, $9 added to that. So let's go ahead and pull out this card and check 9 boxes off for the $1 savings challenge. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for that. And then let's just add this pile of ones here. Okay, we got 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $76 in this savings challenge, which this one grows up really fast because it's $1 and it's whatever left over we have. It's really helpful, and it's a fun way of saving up for something. Like $100 is pretty okay. And then we didn't have any for $5 because we just happen to not have any. So we have one $5 bill from our wallet. So let's check one box. This one is like halfway done, almost done-ish. Got a few rows left. So let's check one. And let's double check how much we have. We have 100, 200, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, okay, 340 in this savings challenge. And all of these savings challenge basically goes to travel, and that's how I fund for travel. $20 savings challenge does get one. Okay, so let's put 120 here, and then let's check off this one. I just started, so it's like way back here, but it is $20, so it is a bigger increment. So here we have 100, 220, 40, 50, 260 for our $20 savings challenge. And I do sell these in my shop if you're wondering, these savings challenges as well as stickers. Just check it out, it's in the link down below. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support and for taking the time to watch my videos. But I'll see you then. Bye.